wonderful people of the great new movement, the blue movement, the great new Zimbabwe, the people of change, the people of peace, the people who understand the spiritual things happening in their nation, the people that are praying for the new great Zimbabwe. Welcome to Live with Chatufa. I want to greet everyone who is on the show and everyone who is hearing us, wherever you are watching us from, all the four corners of the world. We love you, we respect you, and we honor you. And I hope each and every one of us is doing something towards promoting the gospel of the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. Yes, we are here once again live on the show as we are going to be talking about different issues that are happening in the nation. A lot is happening as we are walking step by step towards the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. So you are blessed to be here. And before we enter into our story today, we would want to encourage somebody who is probably new on the show to please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and also ring that bell so that you receive all the information each time that we are posting. I want to appreciate all those that are here, that are already in the studio, that are standing to support the work that we are doing on this channel. You are the blessed ones that understand the move of God in a season like this one. Right, what are we talking about today? We are looking at Zanu PF threatening Ostallos and Chibaya with arrest for visiting the displaced Mushandike villagers. And I hope you still remember we did a video on this channel talking about the blue train cadres who visited those people that were displaced by MNANGAGWA and Zanu PF in MASVINGO province. And when they visited them, they had solidarity with them, they spoke to them, comforted them, and even promised that they were going to be coming back with some help to see how they can best assist in the circumstances that those people are facing. But look at what happens right now with Zanu PF. Zanu PF begins to threaten the cadres with arrest. I just want to share a tweet that came from Engelbert Rugeje. And this is a Zanu PF top official who is sharing this on his Twitter page. And he says, these young men at Ostallos and AMOS arrested by CID Law and Order for breaching the MOPA Act following their recent visit to Mushandike, where they tried to sympathize with the victims of demolitions that were recently held. Next time, play within good bounds. Right. You know, it's amazing. It's really, really amazing. I just want us to, first of all, analyze the things that he said here, the statements that he is offering here. And we would want just to see where their mental capacity lies, where their mentality really is. These people are just amazing. I don't know. That's why you find me, I'm always asking you, where do these people come from? These Zanu PF people, I don't know how they think. And he's saying these young men arrested by CID Law and Order for breaching the MOPA Act. And remember that MOPA Act is the act that is the law that was introduced by Jonathan Moyo, and it used to be the POSA. It used to be POSA, Public Order and Security Act. And it was, you know, when pressure was mounted on Zanu PF over human rights abuses, they went on to try and amend it. And there's nothing that they did to it. They just changed the name and tried to play around with some words here and there in some paragraphs. And they came up with this MOPA, which is the Maintenance of Public Order Act. And they are saying they are charged because they breached that act following their recent visit to Mushandike, where they tried to sympathize. What does it mean? What does this mean when he says they tried to sympathize? Do you ever try to sympathize, or when you sympathize, you just sympathize? Is there anybody who ever tries to sympathize? It's either you sympathize or you don't. You can never try to sympathize, you know, with the victims of the demolitions that were recently held. And the way he's speaking, it's like the demolitions were held by somebody that he does not even know. Yet he is a Zanu PF big wig, he's a Zanu PF official. But the way he speaks here, he does not even want to say they visited the victims of the demolitions that we held. He says that demolitions that were held, like he does not even have information of who held those demolitions. and he says next time play within good bounds. I don't know what kind of bounds they've crossed here. Visiting people that are affected by what ZANU-PF has done, is it going over bounds? Is it a crime to visit your relatives? What if they were relatives of theirs who were also affected there? Because they were victims of what ZANU-PF did, it does it necessarily mean that I cannot visit my family members? How many people could have visited those people who did not have any political connections, and were those people arrested? Now, because some people that are connected politically, they are visiting there, and it was all over in the news, it became an issue with the ZANU-PF, to the point that they are seeking, and I don't know the way he's writing here, whether indeed Amos Chibaya and the Ostallos have been arrested, or it is a ploy to plan to arrest them. I still don't understand the way that he is written here. But we are looking at the mentality of ZANU-PF and how these people think, and you would really wonder what is really happening. And there is somebody, Senator Songeso Shabang here, who is saying, well done, police. So just imagine. And there is Sabuku here who says, can you please enlighten us on the crime committed? Does one need police clearance to visit villages or to visit relatives in the villages? Exactly. That is the very correct question that every Zimbabwean would want to answer, would want an answer from ZANU-PF. Is it a crime to visit your relatives? Because there is something, a criminal act that ZANU-PF has performed in that very area. Now it becomes illegal for somebody to visit their own relatives in such an area. Are they like serious, these people? What is wrong with the ZANU-PF? What is really wrong with ZANU-PF? I don't understand. So this is the issue that we are looking into, citizens. As we are saying, can you see that each time that we are speaking that our country is not normal? ZANU-PF, they want to behave like a woman from a polygamous marriage, where they do a wrong thing. When they went and destroyed people's homes, they were very happy about it, and they were talking about it like nothing is wrong, and they were actually bragging about it. And what is it that is wrong today? If somebody goes there and tries to help those people, and somebody is there to show sympathy and to show empathy with what has happened with other people, and you would want to send police to arrest somebody just because they went there to sympathize with the people that you yourselves have caused some pain on, why would it become a criminal act to visit or sympathize with the members of the community whose homes have been destroyed, who have lost their livelihood, their properties, their crops, their homes, and everything that they've worked for? They've lost it because of ZANU-PF. And ZANU-PF started destroying these homes just because they had their own internal squabbles and internal misunderstandings. And at the end of the day, it is exerted on the people that are innocent. Just look at the power struggles that are happening in ZANU-PF, where you'd find one man speaking a different language while the other is speaking a different language. You remember that Dr. Mavasa speaking on VOA, and he was saying, when he was asked why their party is doing what it is doing, destroying people's homes, and he answered and said, the president did not say demolish the homes of those people now. There are some people who are just overzealous, who, when they heard the president speaking about it, they rushed to destroy. Imagine. And this man is a spokesperson who speaks for ZANU-PF. And look at how he's trying to hide behind the finger. ZANU-PF destroying people's homes, and then you say the president did not say now. Why would he ever talk about destruction of people's homes? ZANU-PF has failed to provide accommodation for Zimbabweans. There's a lot of housing projects that they've disrupted, that were brought by some companies that were independent, because they were interfering with the land. They were interfering with, because land barons that come from ZANU-PF, they were going into such areas and claim that the land belongs to them. And because of that, it frustrated many companies that were bringing in some housing programs and housing schemes, until ZANU-PF started politicizing the thing, and they went in and started campaigning. You remember when they started campaigning, saying they were supposed to be building, was it 3 million houses that they were supposed to build? And out of that 3 million that they were promising, they never built even a single home for the Zimbabwean people. And now, when you look at it, there is homelessness so much in Zimbabwe. You look at the cities, there's congestion in the cities. The homes are not enough. Yet the land of Zimbabwe is lying idle. Zimbabwe has vast pieces of land that are just lying idle, nothing happening there. Some are not even good for agricultural purposes. Why not then build community homesteads there so that people, everyone in Zimbabwe can have at least their house or their home somewhere? But nothing is happening, all because of ZANU-PF. And ZANU-PF today, they want to fight and punish some people just because they went and sympathized with the wrong that was done by ZANU-PF. You see, the question is, if you feel that what you did was correct, why are you offended by people who are going there to sympathize with those people, to try and help the people that you have afflicted pain on? What is your problem, ZANU-PF? You know, ZANU-PF is so vindictive to the point that, you remember last time I was talking about an MP who refused to, who blocked a clinic that was supposed to be receiving some donation of property, of hospital beds, and other facilities that are needed in the clinic. They were supposed to be donated by an MP who had lost in that community, and he had lost the election, but he got donation of hospital beds and things like that, and he brought to the local clinic. The very MP of ZANU-PF who had won in the area, he came and blocked that, and he made sure that those things are not given to that clinic. The same incident again happened in some other area where computers wanted to be brought by some opposition members, and ZANU-PF people went there and blocked that those computers were not supposed to be given to a school. It was a school or some schools that were supposed to receive computers. Just imagine, you would want to allow people to suffer just because it is done by ZANU-PF. When you do your evil work or your evil deeds on the people of Zimbabwe, the people of Zimbabwe are not even supposed to be getting help from anybody. Let them continue to suffer. And you feel good about it. And those are the people that call themselves leaders in our country. What is wrong with these people? Satanic goons. They just enjoy to see the suffering of the Zimbabwean people. They just enjoy to see pain and tears on the Zimbabwean people. What does this mean? Why did they not come up with programs to help those people, like these Mushandike people in villages who were in a tight corner? They were in a very, very, very precarious situation where they could not know what to do with their children. They did not know what to do with their elderly. They did not know what to do with their sickly, even their animals. Their crops, they said their crops remained, and they said cows should eat or animals should just consume those crops. Just imagine the heartlessness of ZANU-PF, the evil that ZANU-PF is. And we still have people that are waking up every day in the morning to go and defend ZANU-PF on social media. When ZANU-PF is behaving like this, you wonder what really happens. Do we still have people that have hearts in their chests? People that must look at other people and have pity and feel sorry for the situation that somebody else is in. We can never go further as a country until we start to have empathy for other people, until we start feeling the pain that someone else who is not you is feeling. But as long as we still have the attitude of saying, as long as I am fine, as long as my things are okay, as long as my things are moving, I don't care about what happens with the other person. The only thing that is paining ZANU-PF here is that the Blue Train card has promised to bring back some assistance, some help, and some clothing or whatever that they were supposed to bring for those people of Mushandike. That is what is paining ZANU-PF. In Shona, they call it Shanje. That's exactly what is happening. How can you be envious of people that are coming to help a situation out, a situation that you yourselves, you created? Those people were living in their homes for the past 15 years, 16 years, 20 years. They were living peacefully in their homes until you came and you destroyed their own homes. And some well-wishers come up with some plans to see how they can help those people. And again, you are coming out to say, you arrest them for planning to help those people. Oh, what kind of people are they? This Engelbert Gage, right now, are you sleeping in the bush? Are your children sleeping out there in the open area when there is rain right now? Have you lost your home right now? And why are you celebrating to have the people that are willing to help the suffering masses of Zimbabwe? You want them arrested for what reason? While you are sleeping comfortably in your mansion in your nice bed, in your bedroom, sleeping peacefully, when some people are sleeping out in the cold, and you don't feel anything about it. I am telling you, this is why we are saying God has been watching, never continue to bring this affliction that they brought upon the people of Zimbabwe, because God has now come in to fight for. We are standing and declaring that Zimbabwe is going to be free. Zimbabwe must be free from Zanu PF. Zimbabwe must be free from these evil and unfaithful and heartless people of Zanu PF. Zimbabwe must start to see a new generation politicians. We want to see those coming in. This is why we are saying we are praying and believing God in this season that this movement that they are fighting is a movement that they cannot stop. The movement is unstoppable, no matter what they may try to do. Zanu PF can try to frustrate the people of Zimbabwe, but they will not succeed. The blue movement is loved by the people. The blue movement is for the people. The blue movement cares for the people. The blue movement has the heart that is ordained in this season. This is an ordination. Try all you want. You can never stop the season that is approached. This is the season of the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. And we are saying, intercessors, let's not get tired. Let us continue standing up, rising to make sure that we pray and declare that the new great Zimbabwe must come. As we are watching and seeing every day exposure after exposure, every day confusion, division, fights, cracks in Zanu PF, a sign that the time of their fall has come. And we shall continue to stand to declare that free Zimbabwe, free Zimbabwe. The blue movement is unstoppable, and it continues to take and to touch the hearts of many. And Zimbabwe shall continue to follow their change champion until victory is certain, and Zanu PF is going to bite the dust. It is going to happen, and it will happen whether they like it or not. I just want to look at what other members of the family are saying. Alan Tafazo says, but can you guys explain what is your opinion for people who are in CCC trying to align themselves with Chamisa? Those people, they are going to fall by the wayside. Don't worry about them. They are greedy. Actually, what is happening is they are greedy people. They want both worlds. You cannot have it both. You cannot. Either you have one or you don't have it all. So the problem is they still don't trust what is happening where they are, while they are also greedy that they want to get an opportunity to get some benefits of the side that they are still in. But at the same time, they see that the real life and the real truth is on the blue side. That is why they are coming out to say the way that they are saying, but they will not win. My sister Ajne says, hello, brother Shatufa and the Blue Train family. Hello, how are you? Lizzie says, good morning, my brother Shatufa and all the chain champions on this platform. Don't touch the anointed ones. Yes, indeed. The people that are moving with the plan of God are anointed by God, and ZANU PF is just going to bring themselves down faster if they continue to fight the blue train. Mildred Love says Mnangagwa must be arrested for human rights abuses. Like now, they don't even know where to go, and the well-wishers come in, want to assist, and ZANU PF again would come and want to start to fight those people who want to see the life of people improving. Gogo Chimunda says, good morning, Shatufa family. How are you? How are they? Are they the Almighty God? One day, that day is approaching. We are seeing it coming every day as we are watching. The ZANU PF people are going to see that they're coming, whether they like it or not. They can persecute us all they want, arrest us all they want, call us names all they want, but God for this season, the plan of God for the season is that Zimbabwe must be free. Temba Maposa says ZANU PF has gone overbound now. They are stirring anger on innocent people. ZANU-PF is evil indeed. Enough is enough. We are fed up with these evil deeds. Definitely, my brother, we are definitely fed up. We are fed up. Shelly Case, how are you? I'm happy to see you on the live show. I know you are always at times not here because of many other disturbances, including work. Yes, they are. She says, too evil. They will fall hard. Definitely, they are going to fall hard. Very hard. Very hard. Wilson, my brother, how are you? He says ZANU-PF ine utsinye. Yeah, utsinye wacho wakawandisa. You know, they are just, you know, they are worse than the devil themselves. And the day for their reward is coming. Don't worry. They will pay so hard. They will pay so tough, these people. It's time for us as Zimbabweans to unite. Time for decision is over. Together we'll free our country. Thank you very much, my sister Mildred. Yes, indeed, it is going to be happening. Florence Love says, how are you, my family? And Chatupa, we are good. My sister Kunjane Cape Town. Right. Her name Sakani says, exactly, this is what is happening. How can you be jealous of some suffering people that want to be helped because of the causes that you yourselves did? You are the ones who started this program, this stupid, unreasonable program of destroying people's homes. And some people come up with plans to help, and you are there again, feeling jealousy and envious, and you want to fight, you want to arrest those people. What kind of animals are these? Where do these animals come from? But I'm telling you, their time is over. Their time has come. God is on the move, and definitely we are going to see the back of ZANU-PF very soon, and very soon. I'm always following you. I'm in the UK. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. We love you, brother. Continue to follow us. Continue to stand and support the work that we are doing on this program, Chatuva Television Production. We know that we are the gospel of the freedom of the Zimbabwean people, sent right from heaven to declare the word of God over the nation, that worry not, fear not, be still and know that he is God. For freedom of the Zimbabwean people has come. This is the season of change. Don't worry about what ZANU-PF is doing. It's the last kicks of a dying horse. They are gone and gone forever. Already in the spirit, Zimbabwe is free. We will continue to see freedom. And all these people that have been afflicted and suffered through the hands of ZANU-PF, they are going to be restored in the new great Zimbabwe. So I want to appreciate you and to thank you for joining me on the show. We are going to be meeting again on the main channel, Chatuva Television Production, around 12:30 and no, around 3 o'clock. And we are also going to meet around I think 6, somewhere there, or 6:30. We are going to be talking about MNANGAGWA firing US aid officials from Zimbabwe, and we'll also be talking about the CCC, BT and Nube. They are afraid to enter into elections. They've decided to donate the Mount Pleasant seat and the Harare East constituency to ZANU-PF by not taking part in the elections. So those are issues that we are going to be discussing on the main channel, Chatuva Television Production. Continue to watch the space. You are going to come see us coming on live. As of now, I'm going to be signing out. Love you. Remain blessed. Family, remain standing. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Shalom.